A modest homestead sits against the vast prairie. Thomas Brennan, 40s, weathered and strong, works the field with his 3 children, James, 16, Mary, 14, and Samuel, 11. That's good work, Samuel. You're getting stronger every day. Samuel, the youngest, beams with pride. Suddenly, dust clouds appear on the horizon. Father, riders coming fast. Thomas's face darkens. A gang of land raiders, led by the brutal Colonel Pike, 50s, thunders toward the farm. Children, into the root cellar. Now, Father, we should fight. Do as I say. The raiders circle the property. Pike dismounts, flanked by armed men. Brennan, you refused our offer. That was unwise. This land belongs to my family. Legal and paid for. Leave now. We're done negotiating. Pike nods. His men seize Thomas violently. The children emerge from hiding, unable to stay away. Papa, run. Samuel, take them and run. But the children are paralyzed with terror as the raiders drag their father to a fence post. They bind him with rope and pile dry brush around his legs. Lunging forward. No. Stop. A raider clubs James down. Mary screams. Samuel stands frozen, tears streaming down his face as his father's eyes find his. Voice strong despite fear. Samuel, remember this day. Remember their faces. Live, boy. Live. Pike strikes a match. The flames catch instantly, spreading up the brush. Thomas screams. The children's cries pierce the air. To his men, gesturing at the house. Burn it all. The raiders torch the house and barn. Samuel breaks free, running toward his father, but James tackles him, holding him back as they watch in horror. Sobbing, screaming, Papa! Papa! Pike mounts his horse, surveying the destruction with satisfaction. Let this be a lesson. This land belongs to those strong enough to take it. The raiders ride off. The 3 children collapse together, holding each other as the flames consume everything they knew. Asterisk. Samuel breaks away from his siblings and runs blindly into the prairie, his father's screams echoing in his mind. Samuel, come back. But Samuel disappears into the wilderness, running until he can no longer breathe, until he collapses in the tall grass, alone. Samuel stumbles into a Comanche village, dehydrated and delirious. Warriors surround him with raised weapons. Chief Gray Wolf, 60s, wise and weathered, pushes through the crowd. Gray Wolf. In Comanche, subtitled, This child is more dead than alive. A Comanche woman, Bright Star, 30s, kneels beside Samuel. Bright Star. He has lost everything. I can see it in his eyes. Samuel looks up at Gray Wolf with hollow, haunted eyes. Samuel. Horse whisper. They burned him. They burned my father alive. Gray Wolf sees something in the boy, a familiar rage, a thirst for justice. Gray Wolf. What is your name? Samuel. Samuel Brennan. Gray Wolf. That name died with your old life. Here, you will become something new. If you survive. Cut to asterisk. Montage, years passing. Samuel trains with Comanche warriors, learning to ride, shoot arrows, fight with knives. He grows taller, stronger, his skin bronzed by the sun. He earns his Comanche name, Burning Heart. He becomes fluent in the Comanche language, adopts their ways. At age 18, he completes his rite of passage, earning full warrior status. He sits with Gray Wolf by firelight, planning, always planning. Samuel, now 18 and called Burning Heart, sits with Gray Wolf under the stars. Burning Heart. I haven't forgotten, grandfather. Not for one day. Gray Wolf. Good. Hatred kept alive for 7 years doesn't die easily. But hatred alone won't win this fight. Burning Heart. What will? Gray Wolf. Justice. And an army. Gray Wolf places his hand on Burning Heart's shoulder. Gray Wolf. Pike has taken Comanche land too. He's driven our people from 3 hunting grounds. He kills our buffalo, poisons our water. Your vengeance and ours, they are the same path. Burning Heart. Will the chiefs ride with me? Gray Wolf. Convince them. Tomorrow at the council fire. Hundreds of Comanche warriors gather around a massive fire. 5 tribal chiefs sit in council. Gray Wolf, Swift Arrow, Black Thunder, Lone Wolf, and Stone Bear. Burning Heart stands before them, no longer a scared boy, but a warrior. Burning Heart. In Comanche, passionate. Brothers, 7 winters ago, I came to you broken. You gave me life. You gave me purpose. You made me Comanche. The warriors murmur in agreement. Burning Heart. The white man Pike who murdered my father before my eyes. This same man now steals your land, kills your buffalo, drives your families from their homes. My blood cries for justice. Does yours not cry also? Black Thunder. Standing. We know Pike. His men killed my brother last summer. Swift Arrow. They burned our village 2 moons ago. Burning Heart. Then ride with me. Pike gathers his forces at Fort Brennan, the fort he built on my father's land, on my father's grave. He thinks himself untouchable. Let us show him the price of innocent blood. Stone Bear. You ask us to ride to war. Many will die. Burning Heart. Many have already died. Pike will not stop until he takes everything. We can wait for him to pick us off one by one, or we can end this. Together. Now. Gray Wolf. Standing. I ride with Burning Heart. One by one, the chiefs stand. Black Thunder. I ride with Burning Heart. Swift Arrow. I ride with Burning Heart. Lone Wolf. I ride with Burning Heart. Finally, Stone Bear rises. Stone Bear. I ride with Burning Heart. The entire camp erupts in war cries. Warriors pound drums and raise weapons to the sky. Gray Wolf. Gather the warriors. We ride at first light. 300 Comanche warriors on horseback line the ridge. Burning Heart sits at the front on a black stallion, his face painted for war. Gray Wolf rides beside him. Below, Fort Brennan sprawls across what was once Brennan farmland, a fortified compound with armed guards, supply buildings, and Pike's mansion at the center. Gray Wolf. Are you ready? Burning Heart stares down at the fort, memories flooding back. His father screams, the smell of burning flesh, his siblings' cries. Burning Heart. I've been ready for 7 years. He raises his hand. 300 warriors ready their weapons in perfect silence. Burning Heart. Shouting in Comanche. For the innocent. For the stolen. For justice. Warriors. War cry. Ah! Burning Heart. Ride. The Comanche charge down the ridge, like a thundering wave. Cut to asterisk. Colonel Pike sits at breakfast, confident and comfortable. Suddenly, the alarm bell rings frantically. Guard. Bursting in. Colonel. We're under attack. Pike. By who? How many? Guard. Comanche. Hundreds. Maybe 300 or more. Pike's face goes white. He runs to the window. The Comanche force is overwhelming, already breaching the outer walls. Pike. Impossible. The Comanche tribes never unite, they never. The front door explodes inward. Warriors flood the building. Pike draws his pistol, but Burning Heart appears in the doorway, an arrow already knocked. Burning Heart. In English, cold. 7 years ago, you murdered a farmer in front of his children. Pike squints at him, confused. Then his eyes widen in recognition. Pike. The Brennan boy. Little Samuel. Burning Heart. My name is Burning Heart. Pike. Wait. We can negotiate. I have money, land. Burning Heart. You gave my father no mercy. You gave him no chance. You made him burn while his children watched. Burning Heart lowers his bow slightly. Burning Heart. I'm going to give you something he didn't get. A choice. Pike looks hopeful. Burning Heart. You can die by the arrow, or you can die by the flame. Choose. Pike. Terrified. Please. I was just following orders. The company wanted the land. I had a job to do. Burning Heart. You're wasting time. Choose. Pike lunges for Burning Heart with a knife. Burning Heart sidesteps easily and plunges his own blade into Pike's shoulder, dropping him. Burning Heart. Since you can't choose, I'll choose for you. Cut to asterisk. The Comanche warriors have secured the fort. Pike is dragged outside and bound to a post, the exact spot where Thomas Brennan died. The surviving soldiers are forced to watch. Among the crowd, Burning Heart sees 2 familiar faces. James and Mary, now adults, stare in disbelief. Mary. Gasping. Samuel. Burning Heart turns. For a moment, The hard warrior's mask cracks. He approaches his siblings slowly. James, we thought you were dead. We searched for weeks. Burning heart. Samuel Brennan is dead. He died the day our father burned. Mary, crying. You're still our brother. Burning heart. I'm Comanche now. This is Comanche justice. He turns back to Pike, who's now surrounded by kindling, just as their father was. Pike, screaming. Please, please God, no. Burning heart. My father screamed too. Did you listen? Burning heart takes a torch from Grey Wolf. He stares at Pike with cold fury. Burning heart. You taught me that this land belongs to those strong enough to take it. Today we take it back. He throws the torch. Pike's screams echo across the prairie as flames consume him. Burning heart watches without expression until it's over. Grey Wolf. It's done. Burning heart turns to the assembled Comanche warriors. Burning heart. Burn the fort. Reclaim the land. Let every thief and murderer know. There's a price for innocent blood. The warriors set fire to the buildings. As the fort burns, Burning heart walks to the spot where his father died. He kneels, placing his hand on the scorched earth. Burning heart whispered, I lived, father. And I remembered. Mary approaches hesitantly. James behind her. Mary, what will you do now? Burning heart stands, looking out at the prairie where 300 warriors prepare to ride home. Burning heart, I have a people now. A tribe. They gave me purpose when I had nothing. I ride with them. James, you're still a Brennan. Burning heart, I'm Burning heart of the Comanche. That scared boy you knew died in these flames 7 years ago. He mounts his horse. Grey Wolf and the warriors surround him. Burning heart, to his siblings, the land is yours again. Use it better than Pike did. Mary, will we ever see you again? Burning heart looks at her for a long moment. Burning heart, perhaps, in another life. He raises his hand. The Comanche warriors turn their horses toward the open prairie. Burning heart, shouting in Comanche, home. The 300 warriors ride off as one, disappearing into the horizon as Fort Brennan burns behind them.